QR code.
On TV after this. My name is Shadow Rowland. I am a coordinator here at Metro State University. And we'll get into all that later. Our wonderful, can all of you in the green and gray shirts stand up, please? Our wonderful students from Anderson. Sorry about the meetings. You just walked in, so I just remembered. I would like to introduce Bobby Anderson. She is back there. She is. It stands for Multicultural American Indian and Retention Services, and WINGS is an acronym as well. It also stands for Working Toward Inclusive and Necessary Goals for Success. WINGS. And these are some of our goals in the WINGS program. So we explore identity and well-being. We develop leadership skills for post-graduation. We establish positive connections with other students, familiarize students with available campus resources, and we enhance students' collegiate experience and assist with providing social and intercultural support.
Hi everyone, my name is Bernadette Soiree. The pronouns I use are she, her, and hers, and I am the Student Success Coordinator for our Black, African, and African American students. We work with all students at our university, of course, and so the Mayor Department, Multicultural American Indian Retention Services Department, promotes the academic success of all students, especially historically underrepresented students. So we provide advocacy, coaching, we help them with referrals, and things of that nature. Cheryl told me I have only 30 seconds to complete this, but let me introduce first, let them know that Maya Sullivan, she has a Doctor of Jurisprudence. Maya Sullivan, JD, is our Associate Vice President for Student Success. And we report directly to her, and she reports to Dr. Bobby.
This little field never imagined she would be in the Twin Cities, but it is exactly where she wanted to be. She loves the way WCCO honors the lives of Minnesotans. Home for Susan Elizabeth is Tyrone, Georgia, and she attended the University of Georgia, UGA, School of Journalism. While at UGA, she helped produce the Peabody Award in New York City and studied in Rome, Italy. Her first crack at news was at Prawn in
I'm just going to talk to you for a few minutes. Just raise your hand and I'd be happy to interact about it. My name is Susan Elizabeth Littlefield. I have a really long name. My mom, who's in the back corner up there. People ask me why I have two first names, and I was her first kid. She named me after her first two baby dolls she had as a child. One was named Susan, my mom was Elizabeth, so that's how I got my name. People ask me that. Now, I don't know your names, but I feel like I know something about every single one of you students in these chairs right now, and I know you're a leader, because you didn't have to be here. You chose to be here. You have initiative, and you have something special inside of you, because it's Saturday, right? And it's early, right? And you're here, you're learning. And the effect it's had in so many places. Right here, right now, at this university we're at, 59% of the students are first generation college students. 58% are students of color.
Metro State, I'm majoring in Human Resource Management with a minor in History. Outside of that, I work for Bremer Bank as a training instructor designer, which is just a fancy way to say I'm a corporate trainer.
Yep, and then good morning, my name is Shufu Yang. I am in my second semester of my MBA program. I work at General Mills, and I manage all of the packaging photography. So if you walk in a Target, you see all those cereals, that's my team and I that take photographs of it.
Yeah, that's it.
My name is Yoa. I major in early childhood educations and minor in social work, family study. This year is my freshman year at Metro. So.
Become a great place for companies to put out their job postings and have them accessible to a larger number of people. However, most job searching websites are rather impersonal. Today, we'll introduce you to a website called LinkedIn that combines a job application portal with a social network.
Instagram or Facebook, but for your future career. And instead of likes and followers, you build connections and opportunities. And it's where professionals, companies, and recruiters find talent, including students like you. Next slide.
LinkedIn is like an open door jobs and internship. And many company will look at your LinkedIn profile and when they're first hiring you. It build your professional brands early and think like, it's like a digital resume that will grow you. Connect you with professional people that you can, message them and learn from industry leader who will have the job that you want.
Preparation plus opportunity equals success. And so in preparation, I kept my LinkedIn up to date with all my job experience, highlighting my latest roles, my creative work, and my passion for inclusive storytelling. The opportunity, so a General Mills recruiter actually reached out to me because they came across my profile and reached out about my role because it matched the description that they're looking for. And after interviewing and sending them my resume, I landed the packaging photography operations planner role. So I'm working on brands like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Pillsbury, and Totino's Pizza Rolls, working on all the creative photography for that. So big takeaway is that preparation plus opportunity equals success, and you don't always need to chase opportunities, and sometimes sometimes being prepared helps you find the opportunity. Next slide. Okay, so let's get you connected today. Do you guys have phones with you today?
Platform. Have any of you used ChatGPT? You have? Okay. What are some of the things that you use ChatGPT for?
We use it to help like refine some like some papers, I guess, just kind of making sure that there's no grammar errors, just kind of making sure that it flows nicely.
Okay, and in any of your classrooms, is that forbidden? Because like for here, I had to sign a plagiarism contract and like, don't use it. Okay, so moving on to the next slide. So I want to talk about using ChatGPT for an honest reason, which is to create a resume. Does anyone know what a resume is or what it's used for?
It's used for your job applications.
Yes. And then can you go over some of the prompts?
Yeah, a resume is like the first thing you put impressions when you apply for a job and internship or scholarship. And even if you have no work experience, you know, it's highlight like all the skill, like volunteer work and project. And if prior to spend less time than 10 minutes to scan a resume, so make it count because they look into it and they will hire you because if you have a nice resume, then they'll get you.
Okay, and so let's see, let's kind of talk about,
Just kind of log in.
has anyone applied for any internships or scholarships yet, or thought about the next steps? Do you want to share internships or scholarships?
Yeah.
Yep.
Applying for jobs, internships, or scholarships, just kind of telling who you're applying for, just kind of being like, hey, this is me, this is what I've done in the past, and here are some, I don't know how to describe it, just, what's the word? Just kind of be like, this is me, I'm presenting myself.
Yep, and then did you happen to use ChatGPT to kind of help you structure any of the answers on the essay?
That one, I just kind of, I don't think I did.
Perfect. Brianna, could you stand up and kind of share with me your experience with ChatGPT?
My experience with ChatGPT?
Yeah.
Sure. Have actually had some students tell me that they use ChatGPT basically to make it a little bit easier to do your resumes and cover letters for jobs. So a lot of jobs will actually ask that you use different resumes and cover letters just to kind of match, you know, what you're going for. And I find that's how I found that to be most helpful for students using ChatGPT.
Yep, thank you for sharing. Next slide, please. So, I think the next thing to talk about is how ChatGPT can help you write a resume.
Performance help and generate your properly structured resume and content suggestions that will help your wording and achievements. Customizations and tailor resume with different jobs or college applications, grammar and clarity ensures the professional and polished writing. So it will make sure that you have a nice resume and writings in there will help you.
Okay. So, this next slide talks about how to use ChatGPT for the resume writing and
Go to ChatGPT at chat.boolean.com and type a prompt like help me write a resume for a high school student applying for a retail job, or it could review the response and make sure that edits to fit your experience and copy and tag into your resume template and format it professionally.
next slide.
So the STAR format details. So the STAR format is essentially a simple way of telling a clear, strong story when answering questions about your experience, skills, or achievements. Personally, for me, when I didn't use a STAR method before, I would kind of freeze up when they asked me, you know, like tell me a situation when you problem solved. I feel like in the past I would freeze up because I didn't have anything lined up ready. And so the STAR format is a really good way to just tell a clear and strong story. So the S in STAR stands for situation. So what was the problem or challenge? The T stands for task. What were you responsible for? A is action. What did you do to resolve the problem? And R is the result. So what happened because of your actions? Next slide. So this is a STAR in action. So the interview question that you might be running into in the future from an interviewer is, tell me about a time you solved a problem at work. So this is in the framework of working a part-time job. So the S would be, I worked at a fast food restaurant, and one night we got a huge rush of customers while being short-staffed. The task would be, my job was to take orders, but I noticed the kitchen was falling behind. A, the action, I helped organizing orders and communicating with the team to keep things running smoothly, and the result, because of that, we reduced wait times, kept customers happy, and my manager praised me for stepping up. Yep.
So the STAR in actions in school and club, it's not like how you have demonstrate leadership. So as in my school debate club, we struggle to prepare for the compositions due to a lack of resource. And T, as a club member, I took the interview to research for me online materials and then topic method. A is I create a shared study guide and then organize extra project sessions for the team. And R is we improve our performance when second place and original compensations and grab more members.
STAR make you stand out and use it to answer interview questions with confidence. So show your impact in your resume and LinkedIn and college application. Even a small experience can be impressive when friends well. So let's practice your STAR story today.
Yeah, awesome. So I just gave you guys a sheet, right? If you flip it on the back, there's going to be the situation.
Green Bay Packers game, so there was a rush in customers. My task was to take orders, serve food, and then I also have to train a new employee. So what I did was communicate with that new employee how orders are meant to be filled, and then I assigned her less challenging tasks. So that way, she
already had a job or done an interview, or you guys, great. So when do you guys know some of the best practices that are just known throughout the world? Throw some out. Did you know not good posture? You want like this in the interview? Yeah. What about this? Do you guys think that you should just come into an interview like this?
No.
What is wrong? What do you guys see?
His position.
Her position.
Yeah.
What about her attire? Informal. Exactly. Thank you. Those considering wardrobe preparation, to be in a three-piece suit or to be super formal. So it's very important for you to first research the company and the role that you're applying for. Sometimes you can get away with more of a business casual versus a formal. But for the first meeting, I would consider maybe a formal attire for that first meeting versus more business. So you can see Yua, she has a nice little button-down shirt, some black pants, closed-toed shoes, her hair is neat, and all that. So that's what we're aiming for in this kind of role. So it's gotta be clean for your do a tie. There's some great YouTube videos that will teach you, or maybe even a TikTok video. Make sure your belt, leather, match the color and the finish or craft. Hosiery or socks, so make sure you're using either flesh-colored nylon or dark trousers. No runs, no splits, and those are required with skirts, though I think it takes you. It affects your job opportunities, it shapes your relationships at work, and it also can be a positive thing. It can also make you receive more confidence, reliable, and professional, and it's all things that you're fixed. So I just let them know, just very politely, that I don't shake hands, and just do like a weird awkward bow. Thank you. Preparing for these type of opportunities, make sure you're doing your research on the company. You need to know the background of the company, how it was founded, what are they doing, what is their latest project, something that you can use. Come prepared with questions. So of course they're going to be asking you questions, and Chifu and Keisha and everyone did a great job of preparing for that, but you should be having your core questions that you need to be asked. Some good ones that I like to use is the person I'm interviewing there, how long have they been there? Why are they still there? What makes them wake up every morning, other than money, that makes them go to this job? Because I'm curious. Why should I be here? I'm also huge into volunteering.
It's been really welcoming, and they've shown me things that I did not know
like that that I did not know, even though I did the orientation here. So
occasionally it comes from what you do consistently, and take flight, build your brand, and create your future. Thanks, everybody.
We are almost finished. Just a couple of things. First of all, speaking of QR codes, you will see some QR code signs, white signs, with black QR codes around. There's some along the wall, most of the walls, as you go up and out. So those are for you all to share your feedback and share.
Should we squeeze it over?
Janice, don't leave. Wait, don't leave. We're gonna get a picture too. Alright, you can do it with hers first. Go ahead. 1, 2, 3. So yes. Alright, I'll do it mine. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Smile. Say when.